Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a 9800X 3D fastest gaming CPU with RTX 5070, and only goal of this video is going to be what does it take for 5070 and 9800X 3D to do comfortable 60 FPS in 4K gaming on Ultra. So let's dive in. Now guys, for the settings I didn't choose a frame generation. What I did is I went down to 4K, everything is on Ultra as you can tell, and down at DLSS I have turned it down to performance. The quality and balance wasn't there. It was 30 FPS and 48 FPS, and I'm not looking for that gameplay. I'm looking for the 60 FPS gameplay. So we got down to performance, which looks really good. Now I haven't used the frame generation yet, and I'm gonna check that out. But this is guys 4K on Ultra, latest Hell of Us game, Unreal Engine 5, and let's do it. Alright guys, we're in a game at 4K, and we're gonna try to do a little benchmark here. It's the same way, 180 seconds, CapframeX. Nothing has changed. I'm gonna reset my numbers again. Here we go. And we're just gonna go ahead and record. This is a first time loaded in game, just like a 4900K for an Intel system. And let's go. Oh! There was something there, I don't know what it was, we'll find out. But look at this guys, we're comfortable over 60 FPS. We are at 68 FPS, 70 FPS on RTX 5070 guys. So if you got a 5070 and you want to play this game in max details, you sure can. And I don't see a reason why not. They'll get you above 60 FPS. And that's on DLSS performance. Playable. I don't know. We'll check for starters. I don't know if there was any. I don't think it was, but we'll check that. I didn't look fast enough. But it doesn't matter. This is very playable on RTX 5070. And we're getting 67 FPS, guys. On DLSS performance. Wow. I'm actually very surprised that RTX 5070 can be a 4K gaming rig. I mean, you're not gonna get 100 and some FPS, but when you think about it, it's playable, nothing to it. Now in 1440p you'll get way more FPS, but in 4K for 5070 this is really surprising. 8 gig of RAM. Yeah, works like a charm. There's something there, I don't know what it was. It's probably performance. It's not a stutter. Smooth free. Very smooth. I'd say very smooth, guys. So what you're getting here is a little less than 4900K on native with 5090. I'll take that. Like if this was my rig, I'd be perfectly fine playing it. Yeah, we're still on that 69 FPS. We don't see 0.1% loads, but that's gonna show up after recording is done. There we go. So we're averaging 68.6, well, let's say 69 FPS. 0.1% is only 38, fine. And 1% is 51. Perfectly fine. Nothing wrong with it. I really like it. Alright, let's check frame generation and see if we can get bigger performance in actual DLS using DLSS quality. All right, let's do that quick. All right, guys, is RTX 5070 capable to deliver 4K ultra DLSS quality with frame generation. Well, let's double check here. All right, we got 4K, we got ultra, and down here we got DLSS quality, frame generation only 2 times. I'm only checking 2 times just for a fact. I want to see how it performs. All right, we're in the game, guys. We're looking at, let me reset the numbers here because I've been messing around with it. 80 FPS. All right, let's run it. Let's just do it quick. Now the starting it shows like 10%, 12%, but I think that's because, so don't count that. That's because the what's happening here is literally frame generation, fake frames. It's, you know, inserting the frame, so the CapframeX is not really working well with that. But anyways, we're looking at actual just averages, 1% and 0.1% lows. I mean, yeah, it kind of feels slow though. You know, even though it says 83 FPS, my eyes kind of hurt. Yeah, because it's literally just kind of trying to get your frames. It's telling you, but it's really faking it. But other than that, I think DLSS, maybe performance, would work much better. Yeah. Oh, sorry. Sorry, guy, I went in the wall. Now, if I can play at 4K at 5070, you sure should be available to play in 1440p. So literally, you really don't have to worry about 1440p in this game. If you got a 5070. I'm pushing the car to the limits, honestly. Trying to get it in 4K, trying to get that 60 FPS, and it's doing it. I mean, hey man, if you don't have money to buy 5090, getting 5070 for $400 or $500 used, maybe, I don't know, who knows, be perfectly fine. The only thing I'm doing this is because I got it for free from a friend of mine and I'm using it. That's all. But anyways, yeah, fine. You can play the game. Hey, what matters is fun, right? But I would still use DLSS performance. Oh boy, 180 seconds is a long time, guys. Yeah. All right, we got it down here, processing data. All right, so we're what, 81 FPS? 1% low is 2701, 24. Yeah, it's struggling. So, and I can tell by my eyes kind of hurt. Jeez. I need to bottle losses by the time I'm done with these benchmarks. Anyways, let's check the performance quick. Let's just do that quick, right? Let's do it while we're on the screen. Let's go down here and just go down to performance, okay? Because we had a 60 FPS above performance, so this will be much better. Oh yeah, oh, I can actually see now. My eyes feel much better, guys. All right, this is better. So 2 times DLSS performance, everything on ultra. Attaboy. Looking good. Starter free. That's crazy though. Look at how it's starter 0 now. Okay. That must be something with the CapframeX. Anyways, because it was smooth. I would have tell if this was dipping. And it was smooth. So there's no, I don't really need that. I'm just doing it for you guys. I can tell when something dips. I don't even have to look at it. I just feel it after so many years, you can feel it, right? And for you gamers, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, guys, this is what I can recommend. 4K DLSS performance, and then just turn on frame generation 2 times, perfectly fine. Enjoy the game. And you're going to be pulling only 200 watts on that 5070. Peh, nothing to it, really. 56C. And then CPU is doing good. All right. Let's check the CapframeX just to see what was going on there. I think everything was fine, but we'll check it out. All right, see you guys in a bit. All right, guys. The first benchmark, which was a DLSS performance 4K, is the one that's really important here. There was no stutter, 179.96 seconds, no stutter. You may see the graph. Somebody may say, oh, the 9800X 3D stuttered here. It did not stutter, 0%. Stuttering, and that's just it. All right, now the performance is what you see. Now the other one, I think there's something wrong with the CapframeX here, not calculating the fake frames. So this one we're gonna discard, and I'm gonna actually delete this one. Doesn't matter. What matters is this one. Literally the game played fine. DLSS performance 4K max out on Ultra, and or DLSS performance frame generation 5070 will give you enough frames to play this game. So literally there you have it. If you got a 1440p monitor, you have nothing to worry about it. You can probably play this game maxed out on DLSS. I'd say quality, probably quality, and then quality frame generation, perfectly fine. 5070 is perfectly fine. GPU for 4K or 2K gaming. I don't see what people complain about it. Anyways, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next game. Hopefully Kronos. Talk to you later.